All right, things are looking good. We are 1-1. Stream settings are good. Analytics are good. Data rate is good. Ooh, CPU usage at a nice crisp 8.4%. 0% drop frames. Bit rate is consistent. And we have not pushed past 60 degrees Celsius. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's do a quick sync test. Looking good. Music's good. Not bad. Oof. I love it when new hardware works the exact way you designed it to. What's going on, everybody? My name is the Black Link, and welcome back. Welcome back to the live streams that we haven't had for about a good 1, 2, 3, multiple weeks or so. It's been a wild time, as you guys have no doubt seen out there in the world today. Keep each other safe, because people are losing their minds out there, but we have a little bit of free time this week. So I figured I'd spend a little bit of time live streaming for you guys in a way we haven't done for quite some time. Looking forward to it too, because I just got some new hardware, rebuilt some parts of my PC. I upgraded to a Ryzen 3950X, which is currently their most powerful non-Threadripper CPU out there. It is a 16-core, 32-thread CPU. This thing is a mighty monster of a beast, especially for somebody who does a lot of multimedia editing and live streaming and stuff like that. This is basically the perfect CPU for me, and it is destroying every benchmark I put it against. By the way, live for, 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Gray Fox already hitting us up with a tier 1 sub. You've been subbed for 21 months, and you're on a 21-month streak, my brother. This man says 21 months. Sheesh, be safe, everyone. Yeah, be safe out there. People have lost their damn minds. So keep yourselves and each other safe. And I'll see if I can entertain you for a couple of hours. Yo, Brahm, good to see you, brother. Sydney, good to see you, man. Hey, Sydney, my bad, dog. Sorry for keeping you waiting on streams. It's been a wild couple of weeks with the old COVID-19 commie cough, the crazy riots going on all over the place. Wild couple of weeks. But that's not really what's been keeping me from streaming. I've basically just been working. I have had so much work to get done over the past couple of months that I haven't had a lot of time for live streaming. My job is one of those essential jobs, I guess, is what those are called. So I never really lost much work. Sitting out here like Logan Paul. It's every day, bro. It's every day. I gotta remember, this has been a long time since I consistently played Destiny. So I kinda gotta remember what it was I was doing the last time I played this. I got 536 Warmind bits. I suppose I should go and finish up the Moon or the Io bunker, whichever one of those I didn't fully level up. I don't need any of this nonsense. But how you guys doing? You guys out there staying safe? Hey, Trini, good to see you. Good morning to you. How you doing, girl? Hey, Gray Fox, thanks so much, man. Last night's podcast was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It was just Dan and I. And I think we nailed it. I think we nailed it. Let's see, it's awful stat roll on this. Get rid of that. Go ahead and grab my new Storm Dancer's Brace. Got that in PvP the other day. Don't need this. Overflow Vorpal Weapon. That's actually not a bad roll for an SMG. I'm gonna have to try that out. Let's see. I'm not gonna be using Chaperone anytime soon. Hey, Das Angel. Good to see you, girl. How have you been? Hit me up. I need to hear from you. Hope you're feeling better. The almost quick and dirty from BD. Look, it was never, actually going to be a quick and dirty. We always say we're going to do that. We always say, oh, we'll just do a 30 to 45 minute episode. And to be fair, it's me. I always say we'll do a 30 to 45 minute episode. And then we wind up talking for an hour and a half because we got stuff to talk about. Oh, you know what? I did want to grind out some more of these before the end of the season. Mulligan and Field Prep I thought was an interesting version of this gun, with Field Prep giving you the extra reserves, acting as kind of like a oddly working version of Field Scout, and Mulligan giving you a chance to return ammo to your magazine. I wanted to grind out more of those and see if I could get a decent saw before they disappear in a week, because this is the last week of the season. I almost forgot the entire reason I was streaming here. This is the last week of Season 10. Meaning, if there's anything you're trying to get, if you're trying to get a good roll of the 7th Seraph Officer Revolver or the LMG or any of that kind of stuff, this is your last week to get it in the way that it's available right now. We'll try this thing. That's a neat looking jacket. Transcendence, that's what we're gonna rock. So that's what we'll do. Ooh, it feels so good to be able to run all this nonsense simultaneously and basically not see an ounce of performance drop. Oh, it feels good. Will we see some PS4 action soon? I mean, if something comes out on PS4 that I want to play that I can exclusively, only play on PS4, then you'll absolutely see that. Oh, you know what? Got a couple of chipsets. Might as well head to the moon and go get a level. Had some drama here in Lakeland last night. Lakeland of all places. Yo, Sydney, my dude. People rioting right now. Riots are mostly happening in a lot of these bigger cities where folks are less armed. I was talking to a buddy about this last night. I live in the South. I live very far south, and I live in a rural area in the South. Things are going to get bad if people try to bring riots into the suburbs and rural areas. That ain't going to go down well at all. People need to chill. I don't know what in the world robbing a Target or torching a 250-year-old church has, or 205-year-old church. I don't know what any of that has to do with police brutality and a man named George Floyd. Nothing, I would argue. It has nothing to do with that. Yo, right on, Das Angel. I'll hit it up. Hope you're doing all right. Bought my dome. Yo, Yotha, good to see you, man. Says, due to IRL stuff and fatigue from last season, I've done jack all this season. Yeah, that was basically me too, as you can see. Pull up my season pass thing. I'm only rank 81. Normally, I would have been rank 100 within, like, the first month. The first month of the season, but I have definitely been keeping this on the back burner, because, don't really have much of a reason to play. Time to farm the Blasphemous Slug, Shoddy. You really want that thing? I mean, with Fellwinners out there? By the way, I did it. I bought the thing. I bought the thing for the extended barrel and the extra range. I scumbagged and bought the thing. Yo, Das Angel, you turned 29 yesterday. It was your birthday yesterday. Holy shit, happy birthday, girl. Damn, you better feel better now. Let's see. Oh wow, I'm missing a lot of stuff on here. We'll get the most expensive stuff first. Barrel needs to be longer. Sword get longer. Little Yu Yu Hakusho reference for boys and girls out there. Yo, Big Squeak hitting us up with a sub. You subbed at tier 1 and you have been subbed for 23 months, brother. By the way, good stuff, Squeak. We've been gaming a lot with you on stuff like Monster Hunter. Enjoying it. It's a good game. I might even play a little bit of that later today. Oh, well thank you, game. Oh, well screw you, game. I might play some Mayhem, so we'll keep that equipped. Fuse you with this other sword that we don't need. Gets us Moon Seraph Tower Looter. See, I didn't even finish leveling this one up. I think I, like, maxed out the Earth one and then got both the Moon and the IO bunkers up to, like, you know, rank 11, or rank 3 so I could buy the LMG frames, and that was it. There just wasn't much of a reason to play this stuff, you know? Not that it was necessarily bad content, just, you know, content I wasn't interested in. Oh, well, that's probably not gonna happen. Yo, Cajun Bowser, good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? Thanks so much for the sub. You hit us up with a sub. You can sub for 29 months. I'm pretty sure you're the... What is it the e-thoughts call it? I'm pretty sure you're the stream daddy. Bowser, like, I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure you're the stream daddy here. Oh, I got new hardware. I'm ready to get back into live streaming and hosting these shows. I'm about to become the most primo OnlyFans thought you could find. Except my OnlyFans will be, it'll be exclusively food pictures. Let's see. Let's do that. Oh wait, no, I wasn't looking at the screen! F. This is what I get for reading comments while driving. Don't text and drive. It's a dangerous habit. Yo, Rez hitting us up for a sub for 26 months. You're almost there. You're like the stream. You're like the stream stepbrother. This thing doesn't feel bad, and I like not having to reload it because of overflow. That feels pretty good. Just running around with an SMG with an unending magazine. Oh. Wait, I can still drop Warframe, or wait, Warmind cells without using a Rasputin weapon? Or does Fellwinners count as a Rasputin weapon? Interesting. That's weird. Didn't know that could happen. I thought you had to be using whatever weapon could produce the Warmind cells, like the 7th Seraph stuff. That's neat. How are the logistics going? Got to be busy for the past couple of months? Yeah, it's been wild. Because, you know, shipping doesn't stop. As a matter of fact, shipping has increased. Oh, look at that 72-round magazine. That's insane. But yeah, shipping has increased over the past couple of months. Because a lot more people are at home. A lot more people are shipping a lot of big stuff. TPL, no. We're part of the problem. Look, whatever. I ain't mad at the OnlyFans thoughts. I'm mad at the simps giving them money. People will get dropped quick. Oh, Sydney. Not that I want that to happen, but this is an armed household, is what I'm gonna say, and people need to chill. Rioting and looting ain't got nothing to do with preventing police brutality, and I don't want to throw any shade, especially at any of my fellow content creators and whatnot, and my friends on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. I certainly don't want to get canceled, although Google's been trying that for years. But I am a little bit tired of people on social media pretending that looting and rioting is the same as protesting, and pretending that this looting that's going on right now has anything to do with any sort of movement related to the black experience. It doesn't. It ain't got shit to do with that. And I'm tired of pretending it does. Like, am I crazy? Did I just see something run into this corner? It must have been maybe a shank or a part of that shank I blew up. I like this SMG. This thing feels pretty good. castle law is a thing. We're locked and loaded. That's my girl. I'm just saying, we live in the South. That ain't gonna be happening here. Good Lord, is that not gonna be happening here? Let's see. My city got hit. No one can get supplies in right now. That's a huge problem right now. For anybody who's been grocery shopping, you've probably noticed price of meat skyrocketed. Although the price of chicken is still really cheap. We've got to, despite the fact that there's not really a lessening in supply there. It's kind of artificial because a lot of these supply lines have been artificially shut down. So they've got the beef, they just can't ship it. I like this thing. I like this SMG. I might continue using this until Bungie forces me not to. With sunsetting. See how good this exotic really is. I've never used this chest piece. But I do like the notion of Storm Trance getting more powerful as you use it. Storm Trance is kind of an underpowered super in the PvE environment. Woo! Yo, Grey Fox over here gifting subs. Get to that in just a second. Thanks so much for the support, brother. Again, I apologize for the lack of live streams. I'm gonna try to do better on that. Where are you going? Oh, this is a high-impact LMG. I wonder how well Mulligan works in this. Let's see. Not very well at all. Good lord, that was like, what, one return bullet in 10? Oh, how I long for the days of super good advice. Oh, you know what? This is why I'm getting Warmind cells, because I've got the LMG equipped. Still, it's pretty cool. This man gifting subs to Kinda Kano. What Kano? I didn't even know you were there. What's up, brother? And Mr. Dunkmaster 6. What's up, bro? Welcome to the Frosty Stream team. Enjoy your emotes. Time to dig a moat? Oh, absolutely. I would love to dig a moat. That's actually one of the things that I've been doing that's been keeping me busy. Not digging a moat, but I've been doing a lot of yard work. I actually renovated my entire front and backyard in the past couple of months. Look at this. This is how you know a gun feels good. I'm done with this activity. I've cleared this lost sector. I could leave. I'm going back to kill this one dreg just because I want to shoot. That's the sign of a good gun. Yo, Tom Warwick. Good to see you, man. How you finding things in D2? A little boring right now. Excited for the new season next week. Hey, Tomahawk. Good to see you, man. Found a new game to play? Deep Rock? Oh, glad you're enjoying it. Deep Rock Galactic? What kind of game is it? I would like it if they brought back... Why am I walking up here? Like it if they brought back super good advice. Though it'd be just another solar exotic machine gun. You know, we talked about that on the podcast last night. Dan brought up the notion of what if they brought super good advice back? But like, it was an exotic quest, and what if part of the exotic quest was basically going to failsafe on Nessus, making a copy of her, and then putting her in the gun? Because remember, the entire lore about super good advice was that it was a gun that talked to you. Hello. What's good, my dude? But what if, you know, it's supposed to be a gun that talks to you. So what if, like, what if that was what we did with it? We just turned it into a gun that talked, gave it kind of its own little Borderlands aesthetic, and it was failsafe. Just failsafe chatting you up. They could even just make it so that, coding-wise, failsafe basically just replaces your ghost. So if you're going out and you're doing stuff like patrols and public events, all the lines that Ghost would usually say, it's failsafe instead while you've got super good advice equipped. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Yo, Rob Brown, what's up, dude? Los Angeles says, yeah, I've been on a couple of times in the past couple of weeks because I was out sick with nothing to do and you weren't on, but life... I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Forgive me, please! I'm sorry. Like I said, I've been, one of the things I've been doing, I renovated my entire front and backyard. because I was tired of dealing with shrubberies up front, so I pulled all of those out. I had a couple of tree stumps grinded down to ground level. I replaced all the soil and sod out there and covered it with some basic weed coverings. You can get that at Lowe's or Home Depot and whatever. It just helps to keep weeds from popping up. And then I covered my planters in red rubber mulch. Listen, if you got a garden, if you've got a planting area in front of your house, and you're tired of having to buy mulch every year because regular wooden mulch fades, it rots, and it attracts bugs, get rubber mulch. Rubber mulch is the gardening goat. You buy a couple of packs of that, spread it out there, it stays red forever. If it does happen to fade a little bit of water basically brings that color back. Bugs hate it. It really helps fight against weeds. I love it. It looks great out there. Red rubber mulch is the goat of gardening. Then I basically did the same thing out back. I had a big pepper tree problem in my backyard, so I got some people to come out and cut that down and grind away the stump for it. Pulled up a lot of the shrubs and stuff in the back, and I'm in the process of building a patio. I'm like 95% done with it. I just need to put up a barrier. Then I'll have a nice little area for my grill. I've got some drain rocks outside of the window, so when it rains and water comes in, that kind of drains the water and filters it down towards the back. I planted a lemon tree. I've been busy. Very busy. But it looks good. It's starting to look real good. How long do you think it'll be before we get our first purge? I don't think that's going to happen. But if it were, it'll be the moment some of those protesters are stupid enough to climb the White House fence. I am dreading that. They've been protesting outside of the White House, which is fine. You can protest. Burning down 200-year-old churches is not protesting. And the moment they've been getting uncomfortably close to the White House yard, the moment you hit that, you're going to see something real bad happen. There's a reason the White House yard is built the way it is on all four sides of the White House. It's called the kill box. It's called that for a reason. So that'll be when you see the boogaloo, and hopefully that doesn't happen. Considering the lore behind Super Good Advice, that would be dope, right? Like it's a recalcitrant gun. It just sits there and it talks to you. I like to imagine it sits there, complains about life, like what was the name of that robot in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Melvin? Something like that? Something with an M? I'd imagine it's just that, complaining to you all the time, or complaining about you all the time. TBL out here prepping for White Walkers approaching his castle. Oh, I'm definitely prepping for Jonathan approaching my castle. He will be destroyed. Finally got Bullet King in Division 2. Congratulations, man. Yesterday, after 75 challenging runs on Wall Street. Good. Well, I know that grind. It took me a long time to get mine, too. But, good gun. Bullet King is a fantastic gun in Division 2. It's become a part of my normal loadout. I love it. I wonder what Jonathan's doing right now. Oh, he's playing Final Fantasy. I should join him on that later. He plays mining dwarves, hunting for materials and combating waves of alien insects and getting drunk while doing it. Well, that sounds manly. I like that. I like the sound of that. By the way, I forgot to ask this at the start of the stream because I'm a bad streamer. How are the audio levels, guys? I had to do a bit of course, anytime you get new equipment, I had to basically reset up my entire streaming setup. So I had to rebalance audio levels. I've of course got Chillhop music playing in the background. How was all of that? Is the music good? Is it too soft? Is it too loud? Is my microphone too loud? Is my microphone too soft? Let me know. Yeah, let's get in nice and close here. I can lean my chair back. By the way, anybody out there who's got a decent chair, recommend me a decent chair. I'm still looking for one. Isn't it interesting how COVID-19 is no longer a thing now that rioting is? Oh, no. You can't catch COVID in a riot. Everybody knows that. Funny how that happened. Let's see. Peek. That's one sniper. I forgot. Stormtrance has no armor. None. Yeah, audio does sound a little echoey. Why is that? Wow, with Thorn? That makes me sad. Protesters set fire to the market house here in town. Just sad. Literally was just next door at the courthouse helping staff. Our staff member with domestic, and it's scary. I'm in uniform. I mean, I don't remember if you told me whether or not they allow you to keep your firearm on your person while you're on duty. I hope so. I would have it strapped to my leg. Mayhem feels sweaty. Anyone know why? Because Mayhem is a skill-based matchmaking playlist. Don't let Bungie trick you. By the way, I do hear a weird audio echo when it comes to Shaxx. God, Stormtrance is just the saddest super in PvP. Seems that none of the Warlock supers have armor, especially Nova Warp now. I think they might have gone a little bit overboard with the nerfs to Nova Warp. Maybe a little bit. Yoink. Oh, you know what? I'm using the wrong exotic for this. I'm here to ruin people's day, not make friends. Oh, they're spawning for a... Beautiful. Let's head over here, shall we? I don't know what you thought you were doing, Milf Shake. Not today. So, any crazy ideas for the Season 11 debut? Okay, so this is a topic of conversation that we talked about a lot on the Planet Destiny podcast last night. Because Bungie's been rather silent, outside of like the little audio teasers, about what's going to be coming next. And we know that the... Oh, that was Anarchy. I don't have that weapon, so I had no idea what it looked like. But we have no idea really what's coming next. They haven't even given us a little bit of a hint when it comes to let's do this. Smart move. Hey, I got one! I got one! I got a kill with Stormtrance! Are you proud of me? But we were talking about the idea of 1,000 voices. We're talking about the idea of them basically not saying anything. Like, maybe it reset this week. They have a subtle change in the game. Like, maybe we see the Almighty more clearly. Maybe we get a quick cutscene. Maybe we get a quest or something. And that quest, you know, finishes up some of the story for the season. But they don't go into the usual bit of advertising that they, oh, come on, I warped through that. I timed that perfectly. But they don't do the usual bit of advertising, like, you know, them putting out a trailer, and then putting up the website for whatever Season 11 is going to be, and showing us a bunch of stuff with that. What if they just put out a cutscene, or just put out a new mission, we get that mission done, get a cutscene. It helps clear up some of the story. But then they don't announce anything until next week, when the season goes live. They just let that tension build up. Do something akin to what they used to do before content would drop, you know, like with the wolves prowling, or the swords of Crota dropping. I think that'd be interesting. Sorry, my dude, gotta go bail. It's midnight and I gotta work at 7. Dude, no worries. Oh, I thought I slid past that. I should have just aimed up and shot him. Good to see you back. It's good to see you too, Yotha. I'll try to be holding these on a bit more of a consistent basis. Make him waste it.
3 minutes.
Not today. Oh, I'm mad. Still got... Oh, he threw a Vortex grenade. Okay. I'll give him props for that. That was a good Vortex nade. Hey, Nim. What's up, brother? Ooh, that's a super. And he's probably mad that he missed it. Anyway, I'm going to make it over there. Ha! He jumped into the homie's revoker. If Season 11 and the DLC are being announced together, then they have to be strongly linked. Yes. I think they will be strongly linked, because DLC is... We've got one more season after Season 11 before... No, actually, I think it'll be Season 11, then Season 12. And Season 12, I think, is supposed to be the DLC. I have no idea why Shax is echoing. Dialogue volume's up. Very strange. But, in all likelihood, what's probably going to happen is today, sometime around reset, they'll put out a trailer, and then tomorrow we'll have like a website go live showing the new season, and then this week they'll be explaining what's going to be coming in the next season. That's generally how Bungie does this. If that doesn't happen today or tomorrow at reset, then they're going to be doing something interesting. They'll be going through some uncharted waters, shall we say. I'm not an armed guard. I work for Education Center, no weapon carry on educational grounds. That couldn't be me. That couldn't be me. Like, I'd need to stay strapped. Okay, we gave the, we did the Storm Trance experiment, and it's not good. Tell you what, I like this SMG, though. Escape velocity. Overflow, Vorpal, not bad at all. Yo, Nim, you want to jump in? Go right ahead, man. I'll take the company. Hey, Cole, what's up, dude? Says, hi, I haven't played since D1. Not a bad choice sometimes. D1's a good game. I've seen a lot of people going back and playing D1, and I kind of want to do the same thing. How I wish, oh man, how I wish they would have ported D1 to PC. I'm ready for a new season. Haven't played this in a few weeks. I'm rank 135 at least. Right on, dude. Like I showed at the start of the stream. I'm like rank 81. I've got plenty left to do. That's what this final week is going to be for me. Basically just getting up to rank 100. Yo, Duke, you're getting to work on the Fellwinter quest? Let me know if you want to, like, party up for the shotgun step. You can do that in Mayhem. Just grab a tractor cannon. You'll be done in no time. Yeah, Squeak, you're free to join, man. Anybody is free to join. I'm probably just going to be playing Mayhem for the foreseeable future, since it's a pretty easy way to grind up EXP and stuff. Wait for a reset and go grab my next couple of bounties and whatnot. I want to be excited, but I just want to see it first. Bungie trailers are always hype, but gameplay can be okay at best. Yeah, that's the name of the game there. I do want to see what they're doing next season. They are making a lot of decent quality of life changes. Got him. Dang, I killed the green grass at home. Got him. I'll take that team kill. Did I hit him too? No, I didn't get points for helping with that. I do love Fellwinners. I'm very happy this gun is back. rather brave of Bungie to bring it back. Although it's technically not in its original form. It's got less range than the original Fellwinners. You're running from a cataclysm. I mean, like, good luck. No, don't do it! Don't do it! Bless this ravaged body. Oh, I always run into the best names. Bless this ravaged body. Okay, well. There will be blessings then.
You're falling behind.
You almost got me. Hey, Wildcard, how you doing, man? I don't know why I pulled out a shotgun thinking I could hit it. I guess I thought I was using D1 Fellwinners. Oh, thanks, game, for putting me in a spawn trap. Bloop! Is there anything more satisfying than catching a Yeet Titan in mid-yeet? Those additional bounties that give Bright Dust is another good source of EXP. That's actually the best source of EXP in the game. Grabbing bounties and just completing those. You can go to the moon and grab the Lost Sector ones and just repeat those. It's so weird watching them do that. But yeah, bounties are the best source of EXP in the game. That's going to be changing a little bit with Season 11. I hope they don't destroy the efficacy of bounties, because I want that as an option. But I also want, you know, just playing PvP to be an option. I would have D1 on PC, all my characters wearing Wildfire Shader at 1080p 60 FPS. I agree with Duke. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. You might need to be incarcerated over that comment.
5 minutes.
Yo, teammate, you're being hunted. Here, another yeet. Aw, you dick. Excited for the PS5 reveal this week? I mean, I'm excited to see all the games that are going to be on PS5 that I'll be playing on PC. Hey, Wildcard, how have you been, man? I know it's been a long time since I've streamed. I'm trying to get back into it in a more regular fashion. Oh, by the way. So, in the world of politics, it's been a little crazy over the past couple of weeks, but the president did something that could potentially be rather interesting in the next couple of months. In his executive order, challenging the 230 rights of social media platforms. That's, oh my god, look at this name! Keyboard Learner! This is the equivalent of wearing the "Please be patient, I have autism" hat. It's like, please be patient, I'm a keyboard learner. This is why I get canceled on platforms. But anyways, so the president issued an executive order challenging the 230 status of social media platforms. 230, for those who don't know, refers to the Telecommunications Decency Act, which was instituted in like the early 2000s, I want to say, and it was meant to designate or be a designation of between platform and publisher status for telecommunications companies. It was very early internet, mostly used for internet providers and cable companies and telephone companies, so that AT&T, you know, couldn't listen to your phone call, say, hey, you've been issuing, you know, some political statements that we don't like. We're gonna throttle your phone service or cut you off from our service, or a cable internet company saying, hey, you visit websites that we don't really agree with, so we're gonna throttle your internet or cut you off from internet. So it's always been in kind of a weird spot for social media companies. 1996? Okay, perfect, 1996. But what it allows for is it makes it so that you can't sue a platform for the content that's being posted. You can't sue a platform for, why is my fire team closed? Weird. Here you go, boys. Get on in here. it makes it so that if I were to go onto YouTube and defame Jonathan, I say Jonathan is a white privilege-addled, mushroom-tipped monkey. That's defamation. Jonathan is not a mushroom-tipped monkey. Basically, it says that Jonathan can't sue YouTube for being the platform that I said that on. Jonathan would have to sue me. That's what 230 status protections do, because if that were the case, if you could sue Twitter for every dumb, illegal thing people say on Twitter, Twitter wouldn't exist. They'd be sued into the ground, because there's a lot of illegal stuff on Twitter, and there's a lot of defamation that happens on Twitter. So that's what's being challenged right now. Now, expect it to go to court. This is 100% going to be challenged and taken to court. By the way, boys, if you guys want to jump into a W's chat, I'm here. I see you, Nim. I see you here waiting.
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
It is a virtue. Why are you echoing?
Am I echoing? Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, that's not on me. My voice mine's off, so that's...
It's definitely not on you. It's on my end. Let me pull that up. But anyway, so that's what the president issued an executive order for. That's potentially going to have some pretty interesting effects if it's allowed to go through. Like I said, it's definitely going to be challenged in lesser courts. It might make its way to the Supreme Court. If it does, that could go either way. All right, say something, Nim?
Test.
There we go. Much better. Yeah, okay. I had to go and turn off an audio effect that for some reason was turned on. No. Nim's not... That wasn't Nim as a voice from God. That was Nim as a voice from Smelly Hive. That was some kind of stinky hive magic.
Wow, attacked and it's not even been 60 seconds.
Immediately. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You doing okay there, friend?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm alright. Took a day off work. Just mentally drained from dumb people.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of that going on.
Oh my lord, dude. It's wild. How you doing?
Not bad. Not bad at all. Just first stream in a long time. Getting back into the swing of it. Testing some new hardware. Going pretty well, I'd say.
Nice. What new hardware are you rocking now?
I upgraded my CPU and a couple of other PC parts, and really been putting it through its paces over the past couple of days, and it has been blowing every benchmark I can throw at it out of the water.
Nice. What did you go from to?
I went from one of the first generation Ryzen CPUs, the 1700, all the way to basically the top end of their non-Threadripper CPUs, 3950X. $700 CPU, and it is destroying everything. Like, I'm streaming right now using CPU encoding on a fast preset, and it is just 10% CPU usage. Bitrate is staying steady. I've dropped 0 frames. It's good.
Are you using the X264?
I am using X264.
Dang!
On a CPU intensive game like Destiny 2. And it is just...
Yeah.
This thing is eating it alive.
That's some big dick energy right there.
It's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Yo, we missed Nim on PD2, Gray Fox. By the way.
No, you don't lie to the public.
We do, though. Like, who else is going to make their weekly shrimp recommendations? Nah, man, I miss talking to you, man. You're my homie.
Yeah, likewise, dude. It's, yeah, it sucks because, work just has me tired.
Yeah, oh, believe me, I understand that, brother. I understand that. Yo, Jonathan! Good to see you, my dude. Says he's suing me for 6 years of overdue salary. Defamation and 6 years of unpaid salary, absolutely. I mean, would you like to hop in the call and discuss the terms, Jonathan? Yeah, Cajun, like it's going to be a part of the FCC doing a review of it, and this was my point of bringing up the executive order. That is going to, if that goes through and is successful, that is going to cause a catastrophic change in the way that some of these social media companies are handling their business. In particular, for companies like YouTube that use algorithmic suppression for content that they don't like and stuff like that, that is going to be directly in violation of some of these 230 status rulings. So keep an eye on that. You might see a lot of what would the word be? Panicked changes happening on social media companies in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be real interesting. Real interesting. If you've got an algorithm that's suppressing and hiding content, that's editorialization. Just because it's happening automatically doesn't mean it's not editorialization, which means you are a publisher. If you are a publisher, you can be sued for the things that you are publishing. So expect huge changes on social media in the next couple of months when the FCC and the FTC and curiously enough, the FEC might be stepping in to do a forced review of all these things. So it's going to be a fun party, shall we say?
Time, dude.
It's gonna be crazy. That executive order may be a good thing, it may be a bad thing. One thing, and the only thing that's gonna be for sure, is there's about to be chaos on the internet. And internet's about to be looking like Minneapolis.
Oh no.
In poor taste, too soon. I'm sorry, Minneapolis. Buy a gun. Just saying. If government puts out another stimulus check, you get another $1,200. Might want to buy yourself a Walther PPQ. Rest in peace. All right, let's do this thing. 6 years of salary, not my dude. Them's what we call paying reparations. You gonna pay what you owe, Jonathan. You gonna pay what you owe. By the way, Duke, Big Squeak, if you guys want to jump into this call, you are free to do so.
Write me some poetry.
There we go. It took a little long to get on in here.
Somebody's running on that hot and spicy toaster.
Oh, yeah. We're playing with an actual Stadia user in the wild. Social media going full Wild West. Best case scenario, social media becomes what it was 10 years ago. That would be the best case scenario for YouTube, easily. YouTube becomes what it was 10 years ago. Oh, I would love that. YouTube was a beautiful, wonderful, mystical place 10 years ago. I thought I had a super.
The Lawless Wasteland.
It was beautiful. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Lost,
I revel in chaos. So do I. I enjoy chaos, which is why I'm playing Mayhem and having, like, the time of my life. Oh, I'm not walking into that trap. I've seen enough shake montages to know never to walk into a bubble. I stole your heavy. Oh.
How dare you?
Got him. Thanks for getting my cleanup, Nim. We them tractor cannon boys. No, we're about to get a spawn flip. Oh, no, we're not. They must have anchored. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying the royalty-free Chillhop. Although,
oh, nice.
Not necessarily royalty-free. Chillhop launched a new platform where basically, so long as you can sign up with them, and so long as you attribute them in the description of your whatever videos you're using their music on, you can use any of their licensed music. Any
nice.
of it. So the Chillhop streams have returned.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, for a good while there, even though they were technically license free, they YouTube was still picking them up as like
Yep.
copyrights, right?
It was still picking them up as copyright for individual labels and popping anyone who dared have even a hint of that music on their stream. Oh, I'm mad about that suppressor grenade. But they made it so basically you can log in over on Chillhop's official website, and they have a dashboard, and that dashboard comes with its own music player or download. If you want to download all of their music, all of their albums and licensed music, you can do it right from that dashboard. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just play it from their dashboard in your browser.
You have time to fight.
Damn, that's pretty great.
It's pretty handy. I like it. Dang, Fellwinners almost fully
You
took
running,
down the shield on that.
You running Vorpal on that Fellwinners?
I am now. Right, I forgot Vorpal does more against supers.
He sure does.
Yeah, and the Summer 2020 Essentials album's coming out soon. Oh, I can't wait. Their season essential albums are just so good. Everything Chillhop puts out is so good. Huge fan of Chillhop. Bought a couple of records from them. Same. I own almost all of their albums. That's basically the entirety of my Spotify playlist.
Your enemy can't kill.
Thank you,
if
teammate.
they're dead.
Oh no. How are we going to deal with those crazy K stands going crazy on Twitter? Oh, the K-pop stands?
Oh my God.
There might be no way to deal with that. Those might just be the new overlords of Twitter. You might not be able to stop them. Gotcha. Nope. Nope.
Double down.
Oh. Oh, he respawned and immediately popped his super. Good work. You did good. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I, for one, welcome our new K-pop standing overlords. Because there's way too many of them on Twitter.
You're defeated.
Like,
Fight again. Persistence.
that's a Native American situation, shall we say, where, once the Native Americans saw, okay, there's a few too many of these white people, we just have to deal with it. It's just a new way of things. That's how it is with K-pop stands on Twitter. It's like, oh, okay, there's way more of them than I initially thought. It's just the way of things now.
It's all fun and games until the buffalo go extinct.
Oh no. Until who am I gonna eat my buffalo burgers?
Until the K-pop stands start threatening resources, we'll just have to deal with it. And then when something starts to go extinct, we riot.
It'll be when the K-pop stands initiate their war against the incels. That's when we'll
God.
see true revolution.
Society.
We live in one. How you doing, John?
Doing all right. Just going through Heavensward story right now.
Right on. What server?
Balmung.
Doing Heavensward. Going through that on
Yep.
your new alt.
Almost at Ravana right now.
Dang, that was fast.
I started 2 days ago. I've been taking it easy. I've been trying to do some stuff on my Exodus alt, this alt, and yesterday I spent a lot of time on my main. I was just crafting up stuff, making some money. Also, need to talk to you about something after the stream. I mean,
Right
we
on.
can talk about it here. It's up to you.
No,
Basically,
chat about it. Go for it.
Basically, the boys want to inquire about house. About
Ah,
house.
okay.
So,
I mean, they're on a
Talk
bad
about that.
server for that, but
yeah, I know.
alright.
So, we'll talk about it more after the stream.
Right on. Das Angel, the Baba Booey thing originated from Howard Stern. That was it's the nickname of of Howard Stern's executive producer. They just used to drop that all the time. Baba Booey, Baba Booey. And then people out in the world used to run into like television news interviews and just shout it in the background. But it's Howard Stern's like producer's nickname. Legion's Gulch. Alright. This is the way. That's right, Squeak. My sister loves K-pop. Most everyone who listens to it loves it. They're like a viral infection.
You ain't wrong.
They move in. They take over. Yeah, let's try this. Got him!
Oh, who did you just bully?
He was unsafe.
So I may or may not have started a character in Final Fantasy XIV.
I saw! What server? Where are you?
I gotta look back. I think it was the world is Aether or something like that.
Oh,
That's the okay. What data center is that on, John? Or is that a data center?
Aether. Yeah, Aether is
Yeah.
the Aether data center. That's the same center that Dan's on.
Oh, and don't you have an alt there?
I have an alt on Midgard Somir, but I'm not sure where Nim is in terms of the server.
Right, because that's your data center. Your
Uh-huh.
world is on your data center. Although it doesn't matter, as long as you're in a world on as long as we're in a world on that data center, we can visit it. Run stuff
Okay.
with you.
Yeah, I'd have to take. I'm really just still like early, like
Okay.
fetch quest basically still. So
Like, do you know what level you are? Like, exactly how much time you put in?
7.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, make a character on Crystal
Crystal. Okay.
on that data center. Then
Okay.
you will have. Well, actually, what? Okay, so Crystal is Exodus, right, Nate or John?
No, Crystal is
Or is that Balmung?
what we're on. Crystal is Balmung, Exodus is
perfect.
Primal.
Then yeah, make a character on Crystal,
I'm Crystal.
and then
Okay.
you will be dragged. Balmung, if you can get into it. Although maybe I shouldn't do that to you, because
What's that?
it's an interesting server, shall we say? It was the source of we'll say the cancer on Final Fantasy XIV, and it recently metastasized to all other servers. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's funny, I haven't actually encountered any of that stuff yet, so
What server are you on, Duke?
I'm on Balmung.
Yeah, okay, because it's
Which city did you start in? That is the real question.
I started in Gridania, and I just actually left Gridania.
You are lucky. When you get to Ul'dah, prepare yourself.
All right.
By the way, we need to jam on that too, Duke.
Yeah, I got to level 18, so
Oh,
What class you playing? Archer, Dragoon?
I'm doing Dragoon. Yeah.
look, I will happily drag you through content. Jonathan and I have been leveling alt characters, and Jonathan in particular has leveled like three alt characters to 50. He needs to
I
chill,
regret nothing. I regret nothing.
but we've got a whole squad of people on there. I will happily dungeon run you and get you leveled up.
Oh yeah. I've been
Hey, no
enjoying
problem,
the game
Dust
so
Angel.
far.
I'm glad you're liking it, man. It is the best MMO out there right now.
Don't drop your guard.
That's
my
what I kept
opinion.
hearing, and like, that's the one that like people kept recommending,
Mhm.
and I was like, all right, well, let's give it a shot.
There is a lot of overlap between Destiny and Final Fantasy XIV, I found. Makes me happy because I feel like we were the first, Jonathan.
We were ahead of the curve, thankfully. With two Omni Crafters by
Wow.
your side, you will never have a shortage of gear. Trust me.
Oh, absolutely. By the way, I'm sorry, Chad. I failed you there. I had an opportunity to kill that dude, and I failed. I suck.
How dare you?
Also, Sean, tell me why Dark Knight is so much fun.
I told you, man. It may not be the best in-class tank, but it is a lot of fun. Its rotation's really good.
Yeah.
What level with it are you?
53 right now.
Oh, can't wait till you get to 60.
Blackest Night.
Blackest Night.
Yep.
You get Oh, that's the class Nim should be playing. Holy
I
shoot!
could not ask for a better victory.
Which one?
As edgy as Nim is, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The
Dark
one
Knight.
that I had, the one I had created was the sorcerer.
I wanted you to win and you set the whole
It's the one, the class in the middle. It's not conjurer. It's not the arcanist.
Thaumaturge.
That's the one.
Yeah, black mage. Yo, Cajun Bowser, you want in too? All right, man.
Couldn't think of
You
the
and
name.
Light Razor.
There you go. As well.
All right, let's get these people in here. Join on up, fam.
But what was that class that you said? Dark Knight?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Although I think you have to be level
has to
50
be.
to unlock it.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
to beat the 2.x story. Or, just pay Squares $11. Lol. We like money.
Oh, your BFF loves K-pop? Right on, Dust Angel. A lot of people do. Oh, already have him as a friend. Good. Dang, we about to 6 squad some mayhem?
So,
Alright, I'm down. You know this means we're about to get the sweatiest matchmaking.
no.
It's gonna be the worst. Why there's...
Were we?
What's that?
Oh no, it's just I thought I had Duke on my friends list, but I guess not.
I was looking at that as well. I was like, I don't have him.
Yeah,
added.
like, Light Razor wasn't showing up for me, but I'm pretty sure I friended him, and Cajun Bowser wasn't showing up online for me either. It might just be the roster's acting weird. Or not. Can't wait till Final Fantasy XIV comes to Xbox. I can't believe it's not on there already. It's so good. Yo, RT Mayday. You just started playing 14 too? I swear, everybody's jumping on it now. Not mad about it though. It's the GOAT.
It's probably because there's nothing to do in Destiny, and there hasn't been for a while.
Correct.
you right.
Steam rosters being bogus like usual. Yeah, pretty much, Gray Fox. As he says, so anyone watch anime? Oh, I would say a few people here do.
Can I recommend JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to anybody?
Oh, Baba Mama. I'm going through the English dub of Golden Experience right now, and
Oh,
man,
nice.
it is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I've heard a couple of lines from a few of the voice actors. They sound pretty good.
It's so good. Like, I can't remember what studio, rest in peace to whoever just got kicked. I can't remember what studio dubs JoJo. Because it's not Funimation. It might be like Viz or something like that. But they've done a really good job with basically all the parts. And Jonathan, you need to end your moratorium on JoJo dubs and start watching.
Go ahead, Mr. Joestar.
That's right. It really is good. It's worth going through it again with the English dub, because some of those English voices are so perfectly cast. And every season there's a few that are really perfectly cast. Of course, Patrick Seitz, nice guy, as Dio Brando, is just unbelievably good. Of course, Matthew Mercer is... The dude just is Jotaro. Richard Epker as older Joseph Joestar is top tier. The man is top tier.
Bang Zoom, who dubs JoJo, but it's under the Viz umbrella.
Yeah, I think Viz might be the greater production company.
And then I think Bang Zoom is the people they've done a couple of good dubs. They did the
They've taken the lead. You could
they
turn
did
this
Android
time.
back in the day. They did 2011 Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, the 2011 Hunter x Hunter was fantastic.
I think they also dubbed Logged On.
I think they did, actually, yeah. Who was the most perfectly cast person in the dub of JoJo? Let's see.
You're in the lead.
Oh my goodness. Because there's so many good ones. Matthew Mercer is great as Jotaro. Richard Epker's great as older Joseph. I can't remember the name of the guy who does young Joseph in part 2. But it's the same... Did anyone here ever watch Codename Kids Next Door?
Yes.
Oh, it's the dude who voiced number 1.
Shut them down.
He's young Joseph Joestar, and it's fantastic. Part 3, the dude who voices the younger Darby brother nailed that. Oh, you know who's a perfect casting in the English dub? Rohan. Araki's self-insert. Take a wild guess at who voices him, Jonathan. Out of any voice actor you can think of.
Talking about Rohan?
Rohan, Mr. Kishibe, Araki's self-insert character.
Don't tell me it's Vic.
Holy moly!
You're falling behind.
This man is a psychic. It is 100% Vic Mignogna.
Wow.
That's the only one I could think of who would replace Rohan.
And it's perfect.
I would
Holy
imagine
moly.
so.
For a character as weird as Rohan Kishibe,
Oh,
it is
no.
it is the one and only Vic Mignogna. That's kind of spooky, man. Like, how did you? He knew. Oh, somebody thinks they're sneaky. You ain't sneaky. You ain't slick. But, oh my gosh! So I'm going like the English dub of Golden Experience is going on right now. It's that's still got new episodes coming out. They've just gotten into the last like 12 episodes, I want to say. So they're at the dub is up to the point where Abakio fulfills his mission. Is what we'll say.
No. Oh no. Donuts, baby.
You're not allowed to say that. I'm pretty sure that's against the law, Duke. F. Can I get an
Yeah.
F in chat for my homie Abakio?
Oh my gosh.
He executed the mission.
Mhm.
Dang.
Dang.
That was kind of like my boy in... What was Ice Cube's name in Black Ops 1, Jonathan? Do you remember?
Shit.
I can't remember it.
I can feel that in
But
my
it was
bones.
basically the same thing. F. But,
What was
good
his
lord.
name?
The voice for the boss.
It was start with a B.
Like, I want to say Booker or something like that, but
It was like
somebody in chat will give it to us soon if we can't figure it out.
out.
Bowman.
Was it Bowman?
I think it was Bowman.
Oh god, I should have known.
Rise from this loss and fight again.
Yeah, I want to say it was Bowman.
And they need to get him back for Black Ops Cold War. They need to get all the... If they can get Ice Cube and like Kiefer
Your
back
light
on, oh my
means
god.
Oh,
you're never
dude.
truly dead.
That'd be
Gary
godlike.
Oldman.
Embrace that and fight again.
But the voice for the boss, and again, I'm trying not to use names here because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't watched. But the voice for the boss is Kellen Goff. Kellen Goff is an amazing voice actor. The dude has more range than I think I've seen on a lot of male voice actors. His ability to go from kind of a high-pitched, goofy sort of voice. You can rejoin, Duke. To just deep, intimidating, and crazy is unbelievable. He's on another show that's ongoing right now, Black Clover, which is a really, really fantastic show. I've been in love with that anime for a while now, and he plays basically the devil in that show, and Man's got range. He's got ridiculous range, and he is the boss in Golden Experience. And if you can look up at least one clip of his voice work as the boss, you'll understand how well that casting was made. He does both. He does the voice. Here's how I'll explain it to you. He does both Doppio and the boss, and they sound like completely different individuals. It's pretty darn good. Yo, Fire Force is a decent show. It's got some pacing issues, but then again, so did Black Clover. Yo, Trini, by the way, you hit us up with a tier 1 sub. You've been sub for 29 months in a row. This is props to you, the Blackling. Good luck with your yard renovations. Be safe. Thanks so much for that. And thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back to the Frosty Stream team. Good to have you here.
Isn't David Production the one doing Fire Force as well?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Wait,
I know
29? 29
they're doing
months?
another season.
Is that the longest? Is that longer than even Cajun Bowser's? I can't remember what Cajun Bowser's streak was. Oh, Trini, you might be the stream daddy. You might be the new stream daddy, girl. Excellent. Oh, if true, you gonna have to call her stream daddy.
Asian Bowser is also 29 months. I'm looking at the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got 2 stream daddies?
Mhm.
You missed this, Jonathan. I had a conversation earlier. Since I'm trying to get back into streaming, I'm going full e-thought. they call their number one streamer Stream Daddy. So why shouldn't I?
Oh my gosh.
What? What?
This is as it should be.
I'm just sitting here blinking, just staring off into space.
Blink EX.
I've been a part of your streams now for well over 6 years, and I never thought it would come to this, but I respect the hustle. Godspeed to you, sir.
Absolutely. Welcome to the Stream Daddy. Yo, Das Angel, you've met Vic Mignogna? I have met him too. I've met him at a convention, or might have been 2 conventions that I was helping staff. Very nice guy. Unbelievably nice guy. Very nice dude. Dude is legitimately just a really kind person. It is Bowman. Thank you, King. I thought so. By the way, rest in peace, Bowman. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that death. If you have no idea what we're talking about, go look up Call of Duty Black Ops Bowman death. He got that Abakio treatment for real.
Oh no.
Yo, Bleach is a pretty good show. It wasn't its writer is basically Hideo Kojima and Tetsuya Nomura in anime form. As a matter of fact,
Wow. When you put it like that, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I think his name is Tite Kubo.
Yeah, Taito Kubo.
I'm pretty sure he's best friends with Hideo Kojima and Tetsuya Nomura. I'm pretty like IRL. They know each other and are pretty close. I'm 100% sure that I've read that and seen that somewhere, that they're pretty close.
Maybe onto something.
And they're all the same person. Hideo Kojima is 100% a Tite Kubo, or however you say his name. And Tite Kubo is 100% an anime Tetsuya no. For good or for ill. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, speaking of Hideo Kojima, isn't Death Stranding supposed to be coming out on PC soon?
Is it?
They said sometime in the summer. So I'd assume that's sometime soon. Tight Kubo? Oh no. Listen, every anime has a writer self-insert. For Dragon Ball, it was Toribot. For JoJo, it's Rohan Kashibe. For Bleach, Duke, you said his name differently than I did. I'm assuming you're saying it right. How do you pronounce his name?
Kubo.
Taite Kubo. For Bleach, Taite Kubo's self-insert is Sasuke Aizen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is 100% Aizen.
Oh.
By the way, he planned for this conversation.
Yes. Yep. Galaxy brain moves.
Oh, 9,000 IQ plays.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what a ridiculous character. What a ridiculous story arc. Yo, Rox, good to see you, brother. 6 stacking mayhem. Yeah, we want those 12-minute queue times.
Cool.
Yeah, I did hear Bleach is coming back, which is good because the whole, well, I know the anime's going to get caught up to the whole Yawak saga and whatnot, but did they confirm they're going beyond that story too?
Sure. I actually read the manga up until like the Fullbringer arc, and then I kind of fell off and didn't really catch back up. So I'm not too sure. I haven't kept up with it.
Yeah. Bleach is one of those anime that legitimately has some fantastic story arcs, like the whole Hueco Mundo build up was pretty good. The build up into Aizen's ultimate plan, I thought was, for the most part, aside from the memes, aside from the "I planned your birth" nonsense, was I thought handled pretty well, because when you go back and read it after getting through the Aizen arc, you see that there were actually story elements that were being planted in earlier arcs. Like, there actually was a plan there. And hey man, don't you be dodging my Nova bombs, Typhoid Spark. By the way, one of our homies just got murked by Welcome to Good Burger. Rest in peace.
Oh no.
But
Sure.
good.
Pretty sure they're just gonna animate the 1K year blood arc.
Yeah,
Blood War, and then
I get the feeling that's gonna be it. Got him. Nope. He blocked it! Run! Run for your lives!
Now he's dead.
Thank you. I panicked. I didn't know you could block my Nova Bomb. Oh no. But like I said, the Aizen arc, I thought, when you put it all together, told a decent story. It told a decent story. It was gripping. Some of the arc after that, I think immediately after that was what, the Fullbring arc?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the story there kind of dropped off a bit for me. Wasn't great. Wasn't terrible, but wasn't as gripping as some of the arcs before it. And then, we got into the whole, 1,000-Year War? Which I only passively remember reading. Hey. Hey.
His throwing knives. Alright, I'll take it.
Uh-oh. Got him! That's all I could do. I was out of ammo.
how come I just get the feeling that Ravana just hit me with the raging demon? This man turned his back towards me, and all of a sudden he's on fire.
Dang.
This man hit me with the Akuma.
your soul's about to get that big blast.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I got it. This guy flying around.
I can't remember what the button combination was for Raging Demon, but you about to get the quarter circle square.
Oh, no.
No, that's Hadoken. F.
Plenty of time to
I haven't played Street Fighter in a long time.
Not
Kenpachi
much.
finally using his Bankai was awesome. See, that was good. That was good build-up. I loved the reveal that after all this time, this ridiculous individual known as the Kenpachi wasn't even using the standard of power that everybody else was. Like he hadn't even activated it. He was just a dude with a sword. I thought that was a pretty interesting reveal.
Your opponents are pulling away. Drag them back.
I miss Rukia. Aw, was she your Bayrock? I feel that. Ichio getting those Sora Kingdom Hearts upgrades is crazy. That was one of the issues with Bleach, because it was like very basic shonen in that main character gets upgrade no matter what. Even if it doesn't make sense within the context of the world. Oh, you're fighting this character who's surpassed everyone. You get a random power-up, but this random power-up is going to cost you all your power forever. Oh wait,
Yeah.
never mind. And that's Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
Still, interesting enough show. I would recommend people watch it. I think there are other better shonen, like Hunter x Hunter. Everybody should watch Hunter x Hunter.
I still have not actually watched like any of that show. Any of it.
Hunter x Hunter is such a trip because it starts out being this really kid-friendly kind of show, and then you can tell. Let's see, Jonathan. The York New City arc is what, arc 3?
Yeah.
By arc 3, you can tell. You can tell the writer just decided, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done with writing children's shows. Because, oh boy.
Puts in all of his effort into the Chimera Ant War arc, and you're like, okay, this is a banger, and then it's like, okay, I'm fucking off now. I'm gonna go chill.
He puts
like
all
5 years.
He puts all of his greatest, most creative ideas into this Chimera arc saga. You get pulled into this 100+ episode story arc that is legitimately one of the best in all of anime, and you're like, that gif of Vince McMahon where he's in the chair. It's like, oh, you're into it, and then he's like, all right, I'm done. it just ends. The story just ends.
Every like 4 months. See you guys in like 5 years. I'm gonna go spend time with my wife and help her animate Sailor Moon.
Yeah, and help her do Sailor Moon. Like, okay, I'm done with it. I just wrote one of the legitimately one of the greatest story arcs in the history of I wouldn't even just say manga and anime. I would say the history of comics. One of the greatest story arcs you'll ever read. Everybody should go through Hunter x Hunter just to get to the Chimera arc saga. Because the characterization, which is what he has always been good at, is so good. So good. And you get to the end of it, you're fighting back tears, and you're like, man, it sets up for what's coming next, and you're like, I can't wait to see where this is gonna go. This is legitimately one of the most interesting things I've ever read. And then he's just like, I'm done now. No more. You're done. That's it.
I will say this, 90s Hunter x Hunter had better fits. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Had a lot better fits. Looking at the characters like, dang, man, I want to wear that.
Yeah.
And then in the like, in like the 2011 version, it's pretty stale. Like,
yeah, but the voice acting in the 2011 version is so good.
Yeah, it is good. I'll give it that.
Erica Mendez. Girl has got some range. She doesn't just have to be angry tomboy like she is in oh my gosh, the name of that anime I just completely blanked out on it. Kill la Kill. That's it.
You gained the lead.
But great job all around. If you can't tell by his 5 minutes of silence, Nim doesn't watch anime.
Correct. I'm over here just sitting like, all right, I'm just gonna shoot some mans and pretend I know what they're talking about.
Twiddle's thumb.
Yep.
I mean, now's a good time to start. We got we got COVID and riots. People can't go out. Now's a good time to start watching some anime, Nim.
You know what? I think I'm good. I'm all right. I appreciate the olive branch, but I'm set.
F.
This man stares at Grimoire 24/7. He doesn't need any other tales in his life.
I got 3 kills with that. All right.
Dang.
Weird.
Double down. You're
I don't know
pulling
what you thought you were
ahead.
doing,
Keep
but
it
I
that
wasn't
way.
about to
Hey,
let it happen.
Crit Buff over there on the YouTube chat. I'm gonna have to tell you that if you say that one more time, I'm gonna slap you in the penis. So
Dang! The dick slap. Oh, this man be standing K-pop.
I literally do not.
Nim is 100% behind K-pop stands. He just doesn't want you to know.
Jonathan, I swear to God.
Yo, Trainee, were you really into Hunter x Hunter? Got some good taste, girl. Anyone here watch My Hero? I do. Good show.
Nah,
overrated,
it's more like, do you read My Hero though?
I mean,
'Cause-
superior.
At this point, where they're at now, brother.
They are pretty far behind. Watch your bottom.
This man out here flying.
He decided.
see that?
I guess he wasn't gonna give us the pleasure of taking him down.
5 minutes remain. A strong start.
Take that.
A well-fought victory.
Ooh. Watched every episode. That's my girl. Good stuff.
I thought to myself,
Rick Fox, that is correct. The true name of the show is Hiatus X Hiatus.
Correct.
Yeah, the tonal change between season 1 and 2 of of Hunter x Hunter to season 3 is so insane. It goes from being this really kid-friendly, kind of like average, shonen, to just being, oh damn. Yeah, what happened to Cajun Bowser? You get booted, my dude? Oh, let me do a tower
not
trip.
sure.
Kind of like the shift on from the Dark Tournament arc to the Chapter Black arc.
Oh yeah, and Yu.
Yeah, that shifts really quick.
Yeah, you're right about that. You got kicked. Man, a whole lot of that going on right now. You say Run and My Hero is the bomb track. It is. It's one of those goes with everything kind of musical tracks. Yo, Darkness, good to see you, brother. So what you doing TBL on D2? You know, we burning now. I mean, not in Florida. At least not in my section of Florida. Everybody here's got guns. So nobody here does anything. If you want to rejoin Cajun Bowser, we're heading to the tower.
I'm at 9%.
Oh, of the shotguns?
Yeah.
Right on, man. Yeah, it doesn't take long. I think it's 1,000 kills in PvE, or like 100, maybe a little over 100 in PvP. Need that new season of Attack on Titan?
Yes.
Very interesting
do.
show. I thought, well, I don't want to spoil it, but I thought the big twist about the state of the world was really interesting.
hmm
That was, I didn't see that coming the first time I was going through it.
No. Yeah, and where he's currently at now, like in the manga, it's actually pretty crazy the direction he decided to go. And I fully am on board with what's happening.
It was kind of a 0 to 100 thing with Mr. Yeager.
Yeah.
Like, he went from 0 to radical terrorist real quick. that was kind of a pretty quick turnaround for that dude. But we'll hop on the train and see where it's going. Yeah, that was an interesting twist. It was. I was never one of those people who was super crazy about Attack on Titan. I thought it was an okay show. Good story. Not the best thing I've ever heard of. A little edgy, especially in the beginning. But I will say that the plot twist about the world was pretty darn good. That got me interested. Hey, Outlaw Jay, good to see you, man. Says you got to stream more. I miss these things. I am looking to get back into streaming as a more regular thing, so much as I can. Possibly even doing maybe 2 streams a day, one in the early morning and one in the late evening. Do a Destiny or Monster Hunter stream. It's because Nate's doing it. I'll fully give him the credit. It's because that's what he does. Although Nate's he works this week, so he was on vacation last week. Well, not really on vacation. Mandatory stay-at-home thing is what they're doing in New Jersey. You're allowed to come and work one week and then stay home the next until they get out of lockdown. But
Gotcha.
for me, I like the way you look, dude. That purple is on point.
Thank you. I tried my best.
Looking pretty good. Not bad at all. But I'm looking to do maybe a Destiny or Monster Hunter stream during the mornings and then Final Fantasy 14 at night.
Okay.
Get those easy
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I've been enjoying Generations Ultimate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
The arts, the hunter arts, are so cool.
Yeah.
I'm really upset that they did not bring them into World.
I hope that's in a future update. Like the next DLC that they want to drop for that, I hope that that's going to be one of the things that they bring back in. Like, give me my hunter arts.
Yeah.
All right.
Because aerial hammer style, I need it.
It's it's super good stuff. Oh man, and there's so many stupid combinations. Stuff like Valor Longsword is so unbelievably broken.
Oh my gosh.
It's basically free dodge everything.
And what was the other thing? And the amount of monster variety in the game as well.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting it.
It's it's not quite every monster from Destiny's history. Like, I don't remember is Monoblos in Generations Ultimate?
I have no idea.
But like it's not every monster from Monster Hunter's history, but it's a healthy amount. Like, you're going to be able to I don't know if you've already gone up against it, but you're going to be able to. By the way, just let me know when everybody's ready to go.
Good.
It's good. What about you, Squeak?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Right on. You good, Duke? Let's get this going. By the way, Light Razor, are you in my my Discord?
He's in the pleb chat.
Oh, drag him over into this one.
I tried, dragging him, but it wasn't letting me.
It's got to be assigned to the role.
Let's see.
Let's see. There we go. Now you should be able to.
Get this man in here. I don't even remember how to drag people into. I'm such an old man when it comes to Discord. I just know how to join calls and leave them. Remember when Nate was streaming through Discord, Jonathan, and I couldn't figure out how to get back to chat? It's taking up my screen. How do I get back to the... What do I press to get back to the other page? To walk me through it. That was bad. Yo, Light Razor, what's up, dude?
Yo, I'm ready for the Divinity action.
Oh, I've got it.
DPS.
I'm strapped.
DPS.
You know what? I was trying to... Storm Trance is the worst PvP super for World. I think, easily.
I'm so sad about it.
It should be better, but you have no armor. You get killed so quickly. But I'm going to try this Divinity Stormcaller. I'm going to follow you around. I need some Divinity action.
My issue with Storm right now is the fact that a hunter can just dodge and shotgun melee you before you can take them again.
Yep.
And then Titans just slide at you with Antaeus wards, and then they shotgun melee you.
It's just the Team Fortress 2. Nope. that's what Antaeus wards are. A full nope. Jonathan, you've been clocked out this entire season, which I applaud you for.
Multiple seasons.
You did the right. You played a little bit of Season of the Dawn, not a lot of it, But this. So what's
No, I did not. I clocked out on October 25th. I have the
Really?
screenshot. 2 weeks.
he
or
saved
two
the
to-
strings.
like 2 to 3 weeks after Shadowkeep came out. I was out. It was like later, dude. This is nothing really new. I'm out.
Just saying
This-
it.
Here.
This man saved the screenshot when he
I do.
stopped playing.
I do. Because Nem was like, "Show me the title that you are most proud of on Twitter."
Oh yeah.
So I went to my Steam page. So I went to my Steam page and I went to the library and I went to Destiny 2 and it said last played October 25th. I grabbed that, slapped it on the Twitter thread, and got flamed for it. It was great.
Oh, I remember. I was reading those comments, dude.
I was dying.
I remember that. People were so butthurt about it. It was great. Oh, I couldn't be more proud.
Gotta
The
love it.
moment like one person like started talking, I was like, oh no,
Oh, no, Joey.
oh no, Jonathan's gonna have a field day.
Time to farm some salt, boys.
Sean, I have to say, I did use that one picture that you graced me with, the Crunk Anon's bait picture.
Oh, Anon's bait. The bait for Anon. Anon's bait.
Yes.
Right, the bait made especially for Anon. Anon's bait. I got you, dog. But anyways, my point there was that this season, the new cheese is Titans with Antaeus Wars. You remember the knee pads that make you reflect things?
Yep.
So it turns out those are a little stronger than most people realized. And they reflect things. I think it's everything but what's directly behind you, right?
No,
Nope, that works
reflects
too.
behind you.
It's behind you too?
It's a
Yes.
360 protection shield.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
Baba.
we just need to get all the Titans and just push back the Almighty. That's all we have to do.
Everybody at the same time. We go the Patrick strat. We just take it and push it somewhere else. Nim, I want you to know that the individual you just Nova bombed was being weakened by divinity.
Lol.
Why does this work in PvP?
Because it's hilarious.
Oh boy.
And people need some help getting Luna's Howl.
I
Right.
like using that with another trace rifle.
No, Gage is on the box stab. No,
Feels bad.
he couldn't do anything about that spinning stuff. Kill him.
What were you saying, Nim?
I like pairing, like I like having one person run Divinity and another person running like Prometheus Lens or Wave Splitter.
Right.
It's kind of stupid in PvP.
You're trying to cross the streams, huh?
A little bit.
You shut the enemy down.
Oh my gosh, it's so weak. Storm Trance is so weak.
It's so bad.
I mean, in Mayhem, yeah.
I mean, I just got killed by a primary weapon. That was a Cerberus +1. Hey, Das Angel, take it easy, girl. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, I tried to warp through it.
Boy.
John got a
dang
post-it
it.
note on the D2 with the desktop icon saying "Do not play."
I do. Best
The enemy
believe
has gained
I do.
ground, but it's not over.
Fucking Thunder Crash can last so goddamn long in the air. It's so dumb.
And it looks so silly.
As soon as Bungie
Slide
gets
on
their
the
foot out
ground
of
for
their
like
ass and
5
stop
seconds
fighting
and
enemies.
not collapse.
That's my cue. I'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, take it easy,
Yeah,
John.
dude.
You're
Wait, that. Thanks, Bowser. By the way, Cajun Bowser, I changed your role so you can join the call.
This time.
Blew him up.
So we can have full ridiculousness in here. I can't believe it's a 360-degree shield. Why?
This time.
Yeah, it's
Because
dumb, and
Titans
it'll
need to have
reflect any
something-
projectile.
They need to have something busted at all times.
In every season, there must be a busted Titan exotic.
Hey man, we get shafted when it comes to the neutral game, so I'll take it.
You'll
Look,
allow
man,
it?
I don't want to hear it when it's one after the other. Okay.
First it was Titan skating, and that lasted for a year.
Don't talk to me about a crappy neutral game. Okay. Stares at a tune
Then
of
you get
vision.
one-eyed mask,
That's the
or full
warlock.
Titan skating, and
Incredible oof.
I'm over here sitting with a scuffed ass grenade, and like nothing else.
What do I do
Going
with
on.
this?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You see, if they put Tlaloc in the game, then that attunement would have a purpose. Which is super worthless.
The super I can manage with. It's the neutral game of Nova Warp that's just so crap.
Feels bad, man. Yo, TBL, if you're like me and you're a 966 pleb, what's the best way to get 1,000 plus? I mean, there's a lot of sources of powerful drops now. Go to your daily bunkers. That'll get you armor. We've got, 3 of those now. There's plenty of powerful bounties that are in the game. It's really just anything. Run almost anything, and you'll get to 1,000. Although, in a week or two, it's not really going to matter that much. You're going to have a bunch of new stuff to do.
yeah, base power is probably gonna go up to 1,000 again. So you literally do like strikes or something, and the blues will help you out.
Yeah, because the blues will get you up to whatever the soft cap is. Alright, let's see. There we go.
Bro, I've been playing so much on the Switch with the Pro controller. I keep pressing A instead of B.
I just got
Yeah, I got kicked too.
muted.
And Newt.
Alright, I'm back in orbit. Dang, this game hates everybody.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, that's one of the dangers of going back and playing the Switch version of games. it can throw you off. But I'm glad you're enjoying Generations Ultimate. It's a really good game.
Gotta say, I really want Gore Magala in Iceborne.
You understand now, huh? Gore Magala, Shigaru Magala.
Yeah,
I get the feeling
that-
they're probably going to be there soon.
I hope, because that fight and that monster is way too cool. I mean, he's basically Batman. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah. It's really interesting because Gore Magala, the Gore Magala skeleton, is actually what they use for a lot of monsters in World. They ported the Gore Magala's bone structure and animation skeleton from older Monster Hunter games, and they use it as the base for a bunch of different monsters in Monster Hunter World. And if you go back to World and play, you'll see some of those stock Gore Magala animations being used. So it leads me to believe that they're probably going to be putting him in the game at some point.
Yeah. Hopefully, man.
I hope so. Ask Nim on his Season 11 predictions. Well, what are your Season 11 predictions, Nim?
Not great.
Not great.
It's hard
Yeah.
to be excited when this season has been
A little lackluster. A lot of lackluster.
a lot.
Just a
Come on.
Just a bit.
Just a tiny bit lackluster.
Like what you said earlier on, that if they had like a team in the background working on season 11 during Dawn and Worthy, so it can be a little bit more fuller, then dope.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm not excited. Like, I'm excited for the narrative. I'm not excited for like the actual gameplay aspect.
I feel that. Yeah, I definitely feel that.
Because when you like look back at the Vidoc, or one of the Vidocs that they were talking about like all of the seasons and how they play out and stuff like that. You know, they were talking about how in season 10, that's where things get really intense and you know things start picking up. And I'm over here like, all right, so we throw a lot of balls around, and now we're staring at the sun.
We're burning our corneas.
Yeah, like that's not intense.
Yeah.
From a narrative perspective, sure, there's a lot going on. We have a gigantic planet-destroying ship on the way, and the darkness finally came out of like hiding.
Yeah.
And you know they're getting close per week, but you don't feel that in game, and you don't see that in game, and it just doesn't translate to their evolving world very well. I mean, shit, from when the Almighty was spotted in the tower, like you had to magnify a screenshot to like, and some people were even layering that on top of it just so they can get a better image of it.
Enhance.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not excited for the season. I'm excited for the expansion in the fall, because that's where the meat is going to be.
Right, of course. And if anything, though, the only thing I've got no real expectations. I wouldn't expect anything beyond the season we just currently went through.
Yeah.
So the only thing I expect is that it's going to be a season that sets up whatever's coming in the fall.
Right. It's
which I do believe is going to be DLC.
It's going to set up the like a lot of the quality of life stuff, because there's some good stuff happening.
Yeah.
Like the transmogrification is dope, and
that new engram system's going to be fantastic.
I was actually about to like mention that. Like,
Yeah.
So depending on how that works, I don't know if I'm feeling that.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at Destiny as a whole, right, from like it's from vanilla D1 to like now, sure, there is a lot of stuff that you actively need to grind for, but a good majority of the loot is kind of worthless. So that we've like come almost transitioned into this gameplay of somewhat instant gratification.
Right.
Menagerie being probably like the shining example of that. Like you get to pick what you want rather than, you know, random rolls. And I get it, people hate RNG, whatever, but I guess I'm a jaded D1 player where like I missed grinding like stuff over, hey, I can get this engram and have a preference of what I wanted to like drop. And again, I get it.
I get that.
People want that, but you know.
I get that. And there is something to be said for the chase. In games like this, there's something to be said for the act of grinding towards the loot that you're trying to get. And the only counterpoint I'd really have to that is that a Redrix?
Yes.
Oh, mama.
All right.
I'm sorry for your sacrifice.
Oh no, I was getting kills in the last game.
I mean, the work you had to put in to get it.
Oh.
Oh, Baba Mama. Worst quest in the game.
Why do you have to remind me of the dark times?
Somehow even worse than the mountaintop
Wait, hold on.
quest line.
Is that
Holy Baba.
a claymore or a broadsword?
I have Claymore. I haven't used it in forever.
Oh,
Double down.
you champion. I will say though,
You're in the lead.
given what I mentioned, the fact that they're moving away from selling themed stuff in Eververse for it to be acquirable in game is large, and it's largely going to kind of like give more incentive, I hope, if it's the way that I'm thinking that they're going to implement it.
I can dig that.
Because, you know, like you said it in the video, you know, how many times I talked about, you know, this stuff actually happening, and, you know, like the Hash Ladoon strike doesn't have a strike specific loot, or the Pit of Heresy doesn't have unique rewards. Right, but we have those thematic rewards or cosmetics in Eververse. Like it just it's dumb.
priorities are not in place there.
Yeah. So if they shift towards that, which it sounds like they are, cool.
Yeah, I'm down with that too. When it comes to talk about the engram and your concern about, not having the things to grind for, I will say that one thing that they did go on to explain was that the new engram isn't going to be available right off the bat. Like you have to level up your artifact or your season rank quite a bit in order to start choosing small aspects. It's not going to be like you just immediately can say, okay, this is the hand cannon I want. That's the only thing that'll drop from this engram. I think they said it's going to start with the engram having its own separate loot pool, and then as you level up your artifact or across the season pass or whatever, you're going to be able to start whittling down that loot pool more and more.
Yes.
Let them come.
What was that?
This is their fate.
Oh, sorry. Cage on the Nova War felt good.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, except for people who bought the season pass, you are going to be able to start. You are going to be able to start curating. I think they said right off the bat, but you're still going to have to unlock some things to get everything that you want.
Out of the sky. Nice.
So there will be a bit of grinding there.
You're dominating the field.
Hope so.
Don't let up.
Oh, that'll be nice.
He wasn't expecting that.
A strong start. Right on.
Rest in peace. This man thought he was safe. Nah. Geomags, my dude.
Nay.
Oh, nay.
Elmo, dude. Please.
Oh, no.
Elmo going ham.
Should have been approaching Majora's Mask Moon style during the season. I agree with that. I think that there was a little bit of a missed opportunity with Bungie in doing some environmental storytelling with the Almighty. Basically showing up more and more in the skyboxes of every planet that we can go to. Who knows?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, dude.
Thanks, Doritos.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I want to start to see these things popping up in the solar system. I want to see, if I go to Nessus, I want to be able to see the Almighty in the sky.
Right, like I don't know. I wish you could have definitely seen it travel through the
Right.
planets
I gotta go.
as time went on.
See you, Cajun.
No worries, man. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks so much for joining, man.
Still here.
By the way, we need to play more things. Cajun.
Oh, definitely. I'm just getting back into the PC thing for the past few weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Does that mean Monster Hunter World?
I guess I'm going to have to get that now hanging out with you guys, huh?
I mean, I'm on it all the time. We're right on, dude. It's great to finally play with you.
Oh, indeed, yeah.
Yeah, man, seeing something like the Almighty approaching would have been cool. And who knows, maybe that's something they'll do
Hold strong,
this
and
week.
This battle is yours.
I mean, I would hope so, since this is the last week of the
What
season.
What a stupid super. That's such a dumb super. I mean, on one hand, I hate that. On the other hand, I love that he used it to escape. Oh my god, the dude
That was beautiful.
was cornered, popped his shield. We had someone come up behind him, so he just yeet. Oh, that's such a dumb super. Truly is. I got time for one or two more. I must go. My planet needs me.
Yes.
That's right, Gray Fox. Good stuff.
Nice.
But who knows, man? We no idea what they're going to be doing. I get the feeling that if not today, if they haven't put out a trailer already today and they don't put one out tomorrow, then they might be going for the surprise which is interesting because I don't think they've ever done that before. I don't think they've ever gotten to the point where they're about to release, you know, a new season of content or DLC or something like that, and then just not said anything.
Yeah, and just bums the word.
Honestly, I'd be okay with it.
Me too, honestly. Yeah. Like, I think that's one of the things that's kind of sorely missed in Destiny is just that kind of mystery aspect of it.
Yeah. Like, if they stayed quiet and then just next Tuesday, everything drops. They drop their, you know, articles, their trailers, maybe a little bit before reset, because, of course, there's going to be a download period.
Talking about Predator.
Oh, that does look really fun. I've been watching a lot of your Twitter videos on that. By the way, huge shout out to my internet service provider, by the way, who decided to come and start doing maintenance on the service lines right now. Just right now. Internet cut off. I was like, my router's fine. My modem's running fine. Let me go take a look at the front yard. Oh, yep, there's Spectrum.
Oh, man.
Go figure.
It's wild.
Fantastic heads up from the most professional individuals in the business. Big Spectrum. Thank you for the welcome backs, everybody. But given that just happened, we're probably going to go ahead and cut the stream there. Yeah, apparently it was my planet that needed me, Gray Fox. Yeah, internet service providers here. They're working on the lines. They say there may be intermittent disconnects. I say, yeah. You think?
Your voice is kind of robotic from time to time, so they're definitely screwing with you.
Yeah, they're messing with things right now. But anyway, that was a pretty good stream. It was almost 2 hours. I only had about one more match left in me anyway before I had to go get me some lunch. But anyways, I wanted to hop back on, go back live real quick to say thank you. Thank you so much, everybody who tuned in. Thank you guys so much for joining in here in the Fire Team. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Sure. Good conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. Got through a lot of good stuff. Not food this time, oddly enough.
Yeah, no food.
We didn't talk food. I'm rusty. I'm off my game. I guess I'll just have to do it again. I'm gonna look to see if I can stream again later today, and maybe get some Final Fantasy time in and all that kind of good stuff. I am looking at getting back into streaming more regularly. I'm looking at doing this again on a daily basis, maybe Monday through Friday rather than Tuesday through Friday like we used to, just based on the amount of free time that I've got. But man, it does feel good to be back. I enjoyed this. I greatly enjoyed live streaming today, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in for it. I love y'all. Good fam.
We love you too, brother.
But that's it for this one, guys. I will hopefully see you later on today. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, drop a like. Why not? Why not, right? I mean, break YouTube's algorithm. I mean, seems like that's about to happen anyway, and you know your boy's about to get into the forbidden stuff on YouTube. They can't ban me anymore. X, we'll see about that. But all right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love your faces, and as always, I am the Black Link. Guardians, stay frosty. See you in the next one. Bye.
Peace out.
Hey, thanks so much for joining, guys.
Yeah, man, it was fun.